think we are. Are we live? Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Olivia Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media. And I'm actually looking for the ones that are wanting to work. So if that is you and you're looking to earn an extra 500 to 1,000 pounds, and absolutely let's get you started. But I'm looking for the ones that are wanting to work. So if that is you, hey. Oh my goodness, John, I haven't seen you. I only see you in school, but I haven't seen you live. So hey Anastasia, Clara, Sasha, Kim, comment tu vas? Tu vas bien? Right? Okay. You guys know I speak various languages, so I jump into in between all, but we're live on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok and YouTube. But today I want to be talking about something, hey Mikey, on the fact of why you're struggling, which ultimately I want you guys to understand. Hey Andy Love, it actually, why you're struggling goes down to actually what you're overlooking. And I'm going to break it down in 3 things for you guys. So you guys, it just makes it just easy to understand. This light makes me have like a Colgate smile. Having a ring light is always the best, guys. That's one thing that I'll be talking about. If you guys don't know, I'm doing a masterclass next Monday on how to go from shy to showing up on social media. So if you want that, absolutely. It'll be on Wednesday. It's British summertime, UK time. But if you want to watch that, then absolutely. So I'll put the link or just drop me hashtag confidence. But the conversation of why I was thinking people are actually struggling is simply because you're actually not facing you. And I got this conversation because if you guys don't know, I'm doing handstand. I do CrossFit, and I decided to do this new handstand of how to walk, which, Insta, I just need to check how much battery I have because, okay, I only have 19. That's fine. I could still do this. It's actually okay. Just thank you for that. And so let's call him Sanchez. No idea why I'm saying Sanchez, just because I don't think he really wanted his name out there. Sanchez, right? And he was saying that he works in corporate, and he's like, I can do the corporate stuff. I can do the things that I'm supposed to do. But when it comes to me, when it comes to me throwing myself in the deep end and doing something of my own, that's when I'm like, ooh, I don't think I can do it, right? And it was very interesting because he was trying to do some handstands. And Sanchez was like, when I was younger, I could do that. But now, as I'm a little bit wiser, I can't do all of that. And so I really brought me back to, you are the one to blame if you are not where you're wanting to go. You can't give me the excuse of, hey, I have kids, I don't have time, because it's not that you don't have time, because if you really did have to find the time, you'd find it. I was talking to one of the girls in the team, and I told her, the reason why you have not done what you were supposed to do is because you don't believe it's worthy for you. Because if I hadn't, she has kids. Because if I did have to ask for a ransom of, I don't know, £1 million, because if you don't get the money right now, you're not seeing your child ever again. You'd figure out how to get £1 million, right? But because the need is not what you want to change, automatically you feel retracted. This is why you have to go back to you. So I'm going back to Sanchez, right? And he was learning how to do handstand. And I can bring it back to, in retail, I could retail 6K, I could retail 5K, but because I'm working for the company, it's not me. So when he was working on his handstand, the fact that he had to show up for himself first without seeing the result, automatically, that's when he's like, oh man, it doesn't resonate, because I have to put in the work. It's not convenient to go at 6 o'clock in the morning to do CrossFit, but it is because, like, when you show up consistently, automatically you're like, okay, I could do this, right? And so when you're struggling, it's not because it's actually you, because you're not putting yourself first. Ciao, Carla. Yes, Samantha, I've got to put myself first in order. So it's like the oxygen mask. I put me first before helping anybody else. And that's why I love it when they say, put the mask of oxygen first before you do it to others. I would save my nephew. I would run if I had to. If you tell me my nephew is being bad, but you have the audacity to talk to him back, wait till auntie comes. Like, I will be in the fight because I am right. But because I know what is worth for me. So number 1 is understanding, okay, I got to put myself first. So meaning I got to put myself first, I got to get out of my comfort zone. Carla was saying, it's not convenient to work out in the morning, but once I do, I feel good. Because when I feel good, I do good. When I do good, the rest automatically goes round. Right? Andy, I know, is on her journey of moving her body, but what is that for you, Sasha? What is that for you, Samantha? What is that for you, Paul? What is that for you, Pauela? Right? You got to understand that that's number one. Number two is I want you guys to break it down. What is it that you guys need to do to shift to the other side? What is it that you guys need to do in order to do, okay, this is not working, but how can I go from being uncomfortable? What are the things that I can do small wise? I didn't want to go live initially, right? Before, when I was selling high ticket sale, I would go live once every whatever, right? I remember Petra Fossa, she was like, yeah, you should go live. I was like, don't really want to go live. I should go live. Once I joined network marketing and I started to understand the art of selling, the art of showing up on social media, the art of branding, etc., that's when Fraser was like, okay, do the live for like 30 days. 30 days turned into 60 days. 60 days turned into 90 days. 90 days turned into 100 and like, I don't know how many days we're at after 4 years, right? And there's some days I haven't gone live. Last year was like very up and down, so I had to flow with the breakup that I've been through. But I had to flow. So my question to you is, what are you doing that will get you uncomfortable to feel comfortable? It's not easy to go to the gym every single day. Hey, Naraya, but I'll bet you I feel good. My body feels stronger. I look better. I look finer. Now, at this point, I don't go to the gym to look good, even though that was one point. I did it because I'm like, I want to look good naked. If you're not wanting to do that, don't tell me the lies, right? But now it comes to a point where I need it for my mental sanity. Because if I have to punch someone, I know that if I have done the workout, automatically I feel good, right? Hey, Redangel. I want you guys to understand that falling in love with getting uncomfortable and the comfortable is where it lies. It's not comfortable to do lives. And at first, I didn't have anybody on my live, but you best believe I put on a show. But now, like on different, platforms, we get replays. We get like last time I posted something on YouTube, and YouTube I just posted because like my mentor was like, "Hey, just post over there, right?" Like, okay, I'll do that, right? I go live, and there's one video that I did, and I think it got 53 views. And you're probably like, that's cool. Yo, 53 people ultimately have watched my replay. Now, how long it is doesn't really matter, but that's as if like we were in a room and there were 53 people watching me, like staring at me. So you got to understand that sometimes being okay, this happened after like 4 years, okay, but it's like having a child. Once you have a child, you have the responsibility over the child, just like when you have a dog or a cat, whatever. I don't care what it is, right? But it's a responsibility. But can you take responsibility for yourself? Like, I will be honest, my breakup that I had after 7 years, it's my fault. As much as he dumped me, and as much as it hurt, as much as it was heartbreaking, it's also my fault. And you're like, no, it was actually his fault. I'm sorry. If there is an argument in between two people, it's not going to happen by itself. Just like FYI, I have to take responsibility for it. But I also know that in the next relationship that I'll be entering, getting married, having children, I know what did not work in the past will work for the next one. Do you understand? And that means and I know it's a lot that I'm throwing at you because I'm like, it is a title where I said, why are you struggling? And the only thing you're overlooking is yourself. But I also want to be honest that you guys is that you're going to have to face yourself. Second is you're going to have to put small practices in order to overcome yourself. I was talking to the waiter today, and we were talking about how to attract like the right person. And years before, I used to write like 101 lists, like Steve Harvey said, like write 101 things on that paper, and like 101 things of like what you want in a man. And this one that I've attracted has only been in 3 bullet points, right? He has to work out. He has to have a business. I don't care if you sell drugs. I don't care if you have a business. That's one, right? And you have to be Christian or Catholic. But it's those three. What happened? Your girl manifested that man. Now, does that mean that I will show you him? Absolutely not. Best believe out of your brains. Are you mad? Showing up on social media doesn't mean I have to show you everything. And I know I'm segueing into it, but I want you to understand that if you're struggling, it's because it's you. You got to look at yourself. What is it that you're not happy with? And if that's taking the gym, go. If that's working out, go. If that's taking dance lessons, go. But why don't you take action now? Because in 4 months, you'll be much further than you not taking the action. Now, if you want help, I got the supplements. You guys know. Better energy, focus, concentration. You guys see me using it all the time. It's not like, I also feel your body correctly. But if it's not me, find whatever works for you. Okay, boo-boo? Don't worry. No offense, no hard feelings. I'm cool. We're 8 billion on this planet. Yeah, best believe there's some other people out there. Last thing that I will leave you, because I said break it down. I want you to do every single day, and this is probably something that will hey Millie, that will get you out of your comfort zone. Is I want you to do something that will get you out of your comfort zone. I know it sounds cheesy, but if you see somebody if you have the fear of talking to people, I want you to go up to that person and say, oh my goodness, I love your glasses. I just want to say they look so cool on you. Move on. That's it. And you're like, I don't like talking to people. When I was younger, I didn't want to talk to a leaf. Okay. But yet I'm here because I didn't stay in where I was wanting to go. Right. And the reason why you're going to get uncomfortable every single day is I try. So I got this rule where I get like a certain amount of in my business, I have to get a certain amount of, I call them rejection, God's protection list, right? Of people not wanting my product. But I don't, because I want, and it's funny because sales is what it is. We sell every single day, right? Not everybody wants the opportunity. Not everybody wants what we have. That's fine. But whatever you're selling does not matter. But because I know if it gets you out of your comfort zone and you getting that rejection list and you getting that rejection is protection, automatically it shifts. It's like, oh, you don't want it. Okay, cool. Is that fine if I reconnect, if I find something new in the next 6 months or 12? Yeah, perfect, cool. Winning. Worst is you get unread. Worst is that you block. But because I know that branding also is showing up by being you, I'm not looking for you to be perfect. I don't want perfect people on the planet, in the business, right? I always say, I don't want perfect people. But what I do want is I want broken pieces of people so that when we put it together, we look like the map of the world with our, maybe our cut sides, our distorted sort of body where we don't have everything connected, but we have the same heart. We have empathy, we have energy, we have excellence, and we execute. Those are my 4 components. Those are my core values. But what are yours? I can't tell you, but I know what mine are. And as I'm a visionary in helping the multiculturally, multi-ethnic to earn an extra income, I know where we're heading. Those are the core values. I'm building it. We even called it the league. Why? Because the league is like a football team. We all come different backgrounds, different numbers, different sets, but we come together for one mission: to serve, to have that cash flow. Because I'm fed up of people not having an extra income. But some people are way too lazy. And so we have to make that distinction. And so that's why I'm talking to you, is because I want you to start thinking. It's like, okay, I don't want you to be lazy. I want you to stand out in your field of work, wherever that is. I want you to be different. When people think of you, it's like that quote from Jeff Bezos. You have to be so big or so bold that when people think of your name, you're not even in the room, but they know the quality of what you bring. Something like that. Like your brand is so big that even when you're not in the room, your name is mentioned. And that's my ultimate goal. You may not like me, you may not want me, you may not know me, whatever, it does not matter. But I'm there. And then what I love about social media is because you can shut me off on Instagram, you can shut me off on TikTok, you can shut me off on any other platform, but I'll come back. I'll be on another platform. I'm going for omnipresence. But because, and I'll leave you with this, and I know I said I'll leave you with this, but I'm here on a TED Talk at this point. Kevin Hart said, and I'm sure you guys heard it somewhere else or whatever, what is your book? What is your book going to be about? Is it going to be the person that was struggling for something? Hey, Jesseline. Is it going to be something for, is it going to be, the book of, oh, she could have done it? And I said it on my lives on the other one, on the two lost reels, but it was, what's his name? Denzel Washington. He said this: at the end of your life, when we all die, you're going to have your angels next to you. The angels that believed in your potential, the angels of faith, the angels that had the opportunity for you, the angels that had loads of things for you. All those angels were there, but they're mad at you. They're absolutely mad at you. They're infuriated. They're shouting. They're not happy at all. You're like, guys, why are you not happy? We're like, we had so much potential for you. If you had just jumped on the other side when you had that deal and, shake that hand or reconnected with that person, we gave you so many ideas. We gave you so many things. But now you're dead, and now we're going to the grave dying with that. But you had so much potential. So my life is just for you to have that wake-up call. For you to say, you know what, if I can do this now, maybe I could get better tomorrow. You'll get better. But don't die with your potential. I kid you not. That's probably my worst fear on the planet, is living not in my full potential every single day. Because the sun is going to come up on one side and the sun is going to go down at some point. And just as I got like a semi-hate comment like on TikTok and I replied to it, she's not going to change my life. She doesn't really know me. Yeah, she follows me. That's okay. But don't let one comment like shatter your whole world. Because you got to practice. You got to practice. It felt difficult doing like CrossFit with like the lifts and stuff. But it's fine now. Could I do a competition? Not there yet. Oh, we're not there yet. But regardless, if you keep showing up consistently, just like Michael Jordan did, he showed up and he didn't quit. And after 7 years, he got the award, the championship, whatever it was. But you got to start somewhere. Okay, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. If this resonates, share with a friend. You guys know I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn. So if that is you and you're looking to make some money and to work, let's get to work, then #hybrid. But in the meantime, I love you. I appreciate you. Be you do. The world does not dictate who you are, but you dictate the world. Talk to you guys later. Bye.